How to beat procrastination like a pro. Procrastination is something we've all struggled with. You've got something important to do, but for some reason, you just don't start. It feels like there's always tomorrow, right? But what if procrastination isn't about laziness? What if it's just a trick our brain plays on us? Today, I'm going to show you how to outsmart that voice that tells you to do it later and turn yourself into someone who takes action every time. Why we procrastinate. You might think it's because you're lazy or don't have enough discipline, but that's not really it. Procrastination is actually our brain's way of avoiding stress and discomfort. When a task feels too big, too boring, or too hard, our mind says, hey, let's do something else that feels better right now. This is why you might watch videos or scroll through social media instead of starting on that big project. One of the biggest reasons we procrastinate is because our goals feel too big. Imagine if someone told you to climb a mountain without any instructions. You'd probably hesitate, right? The same thing happens with any task. So, instead of saying, I need to study, break it down. Try saying, I'll read chapter 1 or I'll study for 15 minutes. Starting small makes it feel easy and manageable. Ask yourself, what's the smallest step I could take to get started? Use the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is simple. If you can do it in 2 minutes or less, do it now. But here's the cool part. Even for bigger tasks, just commit to doing the first 2 minutes. You'd be surprised how often just starting will lead you to keep going. Open that textbook, type a title on that blank document. Just 2 minutes, that's all. Most of the time, you'll find it easier to keep going once you've started. Think of it as tricking yourself into being productive. One reason we procrastinate is that we'd rather do something fun. So, why not make the task itself feel rewarding? For example, turn on some music while you clean your room, or set a timer and try to beat the clock. Or think about how good it'll feel to be done with it. Picture the future you, relaxed and stress-free because you finished it. Our brains love rewards, so create one for yourself. What's something small you could reward yourself with once you're done? A snack? A short break? Another great trick is to use time blocks. Set a timer, 25 minutes, for work, and then take a 5-minute break. This is known as the Pomodoro technique. It's effective because you're only committing to a short period, not hours of work. After the timer goes off, give yourself a break, then start another block. It's all about working in bursts instead of marathon sessions, which makes starting way easier. All it takes is a little outside pressure to get moving. Find a friend or family member who can check in with you. Let them know what you're working on and have them follow up with you. This way, you know someone's expecting you to make progress, which makes it harder to put things off. Even a simple text like, hey, did you get started? Can make a big difference. Think about it. Who in your life could be your accountability buddy? Here's the truth. Beating procrastination is a skill, not a one-time fix. It's about creating small habits that add up over time. Next time you feel like putting something off, try just one of these techniques. Remember, it's all about taking that first step. Once you get moving, the rest will feel easier. Soon, you'll realize that procrastination doesn't have to control you anymore. So, start small, build momentum, and remember that every little step counts. Before you know it, you'll be beating procrastination like a pro. And if you want to build self-discipline, watch this video.